adventurers, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3, which, I mean, we'll see, but this may or may not be the last episode. But I don't really want to think about that. So we're just gonna go, we're just gonna vibe, we're gonna feel it out, we're gonna play through, we're gonna see what happens, right? We're not gonna overthink that. Not at all. Not even for a second. Last episode, we defeated Orin. We went and confronted her in the Temple of Baal, and it was pretty rad. Like visually, it was almost exactly what you would think, right? Dark, dank, underground, a lot of blood everywhere. Everybody in there loving murder, talking about murder. It's kind of crazy, right? And we ended up actually going into Orin's room, and not only was there a dead ball spawn in the room, which was kind of wild, because I'm trying to, I mean, we don't really know, right? There's seems a lot of nuance that we don't truly grasp yet, right? The ball spawn, it's like a dragonborn ball spawn, was killed in Orin's room, and we know that she's also a ball spawn, Saravok's a ball spawn, and it definitely seems to imply either they had a relationship or it was a sacrificial offering, right? Because on the floor there was a pattern painted around him, and it seemed very deliberate, right? It wasn't just kind of like a random kill. It was a very deliberate kill. But we didn't really get a lot of information on that, other than maybe some of the books that we read, but nothing specifically talked about Bullspawn. So there may be details I'm missing, but regardless, right? We were there, but we also found out her mother is in there. Her mother's in there. Her body suspended in like almost like a vertical a display, because it wasn't really a sarcophagus or anything like that. And so we used Speak with Dead and we talked with her, and I mean, they're all fucked up. That whole family's a fucking mess, right? It's not like it was gonna be like, oh, the mother is the good one. It's like, no, Saravok's a piece of shit. She's a fucking bad, and Orin is a product of all of it, right? And so we talked with her and found out that Saravok ordered her to kill Orin, right? And that's Orin's mother, who is also Saravok's daughter. It's so fucking weird. It's so bad. So not only did Orin not know, and we confirmed that she didn't know that she was Saravok's daughter. She had no clue. Because she called him grandfather. And then we went and we're like, yeah, it's not fucking true. She could totally fucking shook her life. And then on top of that, we told her that her mother was ordered by Saravok to kill her. And that's why she attempted. And I mean, we rocked Orin's world for maybe about 10 minutes, because we not only mentally fucking shook her, but we immediately entered combat, and she became the avatar of Baal. Now, it's interesting because the transformation was actually triggered seemingly by Baal, not... Well, it's always triggered by them, but I'm saying, like, Orin didn't call out and, like, ask for it, or, you know, sort of manifest it. It was pushed on her by Baal in that conversation, because Avatar Baal spoke through the skull in there, right? Baal spoke, and Orin was like, they're lying to me. He's like, don't worry about that anymore. Don't worry about anything. Doesn't matter. and then turned her into the Avatar Ball, which was badass, not gonna lie. Pretty fucking cool. And then we beat her pretty quickly. She was not ready. She was not prepared. She was not prepared for this. This unpredictable series of events in the day, right? And I must digress a little. I kind of wish the bow was a little bit longer, right? I think it's mostly because it's like it was such a cool form, it was so cool. And I think maybe if we didn't have magic missile, right, to take off all of her invulnerability layers, it probably would have been a little bit more of a fight. But I mean, that's me, right? But yeah, we got our Netherstone. We did it. We got it. We got all three: Ketheric, Gortash, and Orin. And now there's only a couple things left to do. And one of those things is to go back down there to the Undercity and go to where they've been storing the Elder Brain, because it's time to go deal with that, and also find some way along the way to get back into the Astral Prism and free Orpheus, and hope God he's pretty cool about not being not really be. He's gonna be mad, right? He's gonna be upset. He's gonna be pretty pissed. But I feel like we gotta trust. Sorry, we gotta trust. We gotta trust Lae'zel, right? And be like, his hatred of, the idea of like the Elder Brain, the Nether Brain, and everything will supersede any sort of anger he has at us, right? Trusting Lae'zel and Voss in that, right? Because that was Voss's advice. That was what he told us. And Halston's back. He's back, looking great, feeling good again. It has been so fucking long. He's been gone for majority of this entire act since we came to Baldur's Gate. It's been interesting. We walked him around and he got to see some moments of reality outside of the grove, and it shook him. He couldn't believe it. So we have to go and try to find the last part of Dribbles, which I am counting on it being the foot. I don't know where to look, but we're gonna poke around the town, see what we can see. There's got to be some other doors I haven't broken into somewhere, right? And then Orpheus and confront the Nether Brain. With all three Netherstones in our possession, it's time to go to the Morphic Pool and face the Elder Brain. We should head to the sewers. My God. This is it. Okay, before we do that, we gotta do some rearranging. Right. Now, we did get the Crimson Mischief and Bloodthirst, Orin's weapons, which look pretty fucking cool. Right? Now, the curious thing is, like, should we use it? Because the Handmaiden's Mace is really, it's good, it's better, or it's the best for us, because it ups our strength, right? But if we put this on, right, we lose the strength. And so it feels like objectively just a better idea to be using the mace. Right? The only thing is it's kind of cool. Right? Crimson Mischief. But it's very clear that the Bloodthirst and Crimson Mischief are definitely together really good for Astarion. But thematically, I think it'd be interesting to go with the Netherbrain with three items from its oppressors, right? Because again, the Elder Brain's not a fan of the three of them, but it's the idea that we have Ketheric's shield, Orin's sword, and Gortash's gauntlet. But we're not going to do that though, because this really works. This really works. However, I am debating using the fabricated arbalest though, because I do like these. The dual crossbows, pretty cool, right? But the illuminating shot, I feel like it's just really, I don't know, this, and compared to like the Dazzling Ray, I feel like this is very useful, right? The level 3 Scorching Ray, cool. Right, and then Hellstalker possibly inflict burning while hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. There's not really a good shot we're going to be able to be hiding or invisible in the coming fight. Right, so being able to plant Radiating Orb, I feel it could be a good thing. And then, as far as next, we're not to speak with the dead. Face Semblance Amulet. This is the one I'm thinking we use, right? Advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. I have to imagine the Elder Brain is going to try a lot of psychic bullshit. And so, preparing for that, I think, is a really good idea. I tossed all of Dribbles stuff to Lae'zel because she can carry more than us. And then we may use this one. Right, I may move this, but I like this. This is really good. The only thing is that this also gives advantage on intelligence saving throws, right? But this also gives advantage. You can't have double advantage, right? So aberrations also have disadvantage on attack rolls against them. So it's like, maybe it all depends on what the fight is like and what it goes against. And so, like, this works. But we have no idea what the Elder Brain's gonna pull out. You know? And then I'm also debating, like, do we give the trident back to Lae'zel? Because I don't think so. I want to innately, but I don't think so because I think thematically this is way better. But we're gonna get the party together, and we're gonna go out on the town. We're gonna have a good time before we have a maybe bad time. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so before we go, we're gonna go out in the town together. Us, Lae'zel, Karlach, and Minthara, right? We're gonna go wander. We're gonna have a good time, right? We're gonna be casual, right? It's gonna be cool, right? So let's go. Long rest. End the day. And then I think
better not be cursed.
I'll just buy it. It's fine. We got money.
You lot have stomachs like gaping caverns. What do you want?
Yeah, so in between I sold just kind of all the rest of the stuff in the stash and what we had. So we got 5,500. So not too bad.
Enjoy your night.
Not too shabby. There we go. I've managed to not eat the egg. That's pretty good. fully expecting one day to accidentally eat it. And here we go. It's a good thing the Githyanki egg doesn't show up on there. That I feel like that would be
Breathe deep and move.
not a great breakfast conversation. Not that day. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to Volo, see what he's got. He's got to sell.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I
of scrolls
will
you got,
document
Chief?
it all as
You got anything cool?
accurately as possible.
Scorching Ray, Disintegrate, Chain Lightning. I'll think of that. We might come back. But let's go. Let's go to... Let's go Baldur's Gate.
Those mortals were infected with tadpoles, and the Elder Brain triggered their transformation. But was it deliberate or accidental?
Oh. What? 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 Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Whoa. Oh, okay. Is the whole... Okay, the whole place is... What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't even get to put this back on yet. Okay, so we just straight up have... Mind flayers in town. What the fuck?
Poor fucker.
Damn. So yeah, you say like the oh, that's right, because the Elder Brain is like loose now, technically, because we aren't suppressing it, because we haven't used the stones yet. Oh shit. Oh yeah, no, we're all surprised. Oh my god.
Ought to do it.
There we go. Okay, can we... Okay.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Placement.
Another step forward.
Okay, so it's just the two of them. I think we can pull this off. Alright, it's nothing. There we go. That's because I crossed the way. Okay. Damn.
No time to waste.
They're not ready for Lae'zel. Okay, then we're gonna dash. All the way over here.
Right away.
Man, this was supposed to be a casual day. Everything was supposed to be chill and fine. that it's not. Because this is over here. Where's the rest of the city? Right, I mean, we know the Eldrain's under the upper city, right? Underground. But I mean, its influence can go farther than that. Especially now that it's not being suppressed by the Netherstones actively. Because that's the problem, is we're not. We may have them, but we haven't been doing it yet. Okay.
Is breaking free. We must discover where it is hidden before that happens.
These boots have seen
The Lord. Okay. Alright, this is a fucking mess. This is a bad time. The pressure, if the pressure wasn't on already, it is now. Good God. Can I... I don't think it would matter, right?
The corpse does not.
Yeah. I was like, it's very unlikely. Okay, well this turned my day around a little bit. Sorry. It's too dangerous. We can't risk it. They're not who they were, probably. I mean, they immediately attacked us, so there's not a moment of... There's not as much question as I would like there to be.
Brilliance. These preposterous fools love to meddle in underdark affairs. They are most amusing.
Amusing? Wherein lies the humor?
They seek to promote peace between species through mutual understanding. Ha!
Even my people know the value of a carefully crafted coalition, Minthara. Is our own alliance not a case in point?
Ooh. Nothing to say to that. That's cool. Man, need more interaction between Lae'zel and Minthara. It's also just really reminding me that Amelium's not coming home. It's not gonna make it. Where have we... Okay. Yeah, we were over here. They can't get over here anyway, so there's nothing that way. Checked up here. We've gone here. I feel like we just have to wander. Right? That might just be what we have to do, because I feel like we've covered at least the exterior of the entire city. So let's take a stroll and look for doors. And then maybe go shopping at some point. I don't really know what we'd buy, but we're gonna shop. Maybe.
One would think, dear readers, that the death of Lord Gortash would inspire solemnity. This is most untrue of the blushing man. A raucous hive, as usual.
Damn. Interesting. Alright, just who I was looking for.
Good day, Governor. I got a copy of the Bladder's Mouth Gazette fresh off the presses for you. Good price too.
The Bladder's Mouth?
Oh, piss. I mean the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, sorry. Please don't tell Mr. Edvard. He'd be ever so cross.
Nah. It's okay, yours is a better name anyway.
Cool, thanks. Come back tomorrow for the next edition.
Oh, I will. Alright, here we go. Issue 114. Oh, no. Visible bouquet holder, haunting or hoax? Really? Interesting. Well, I guess we'll see, right, if we take a long rest. But I don't know, I figured Fort Hash would be front page news. But maybe because I rested too soon after fighting him and we lost that addition. Tender Hank.
What do you want, Brick?
I was gonna say this is a nice place. So we talk to a paying customer. Can I get something to drink?
Do it yourself.
Oh. Alright. I was like, the place seems nice. The singing lute? How whimsical. Just buy everything. Get some of these, right? John Fire Swill, yeah. Brassity Scraggle. A black staff, of course. Omnian dessert wine, yes. Plum fizz. Pitcher of beer. Rosy Morn fire wine. Good day. We're gonna drink that. We're gonna drink that. We gotta prep for our victory drink. Right after we win. And save everything. Okay, the bibliophile. We were there. I mean, I meant, like... There's not... Okay, Hank's home. I don't think he's hiding a body up there. Gonna go on a limb. Okay, so... I mean, maybe look around here too? Let's see, Rainforest home.
This is the private abode of Alexander Rainforest. Friends make appointments. Clients respect office hours.
Friends make appointments. Bloodied note. Municipal sanitation notice. Oh, is this the kobold, gutter kobolds? Yeah. Bloodied note. Scrap of bloody paper is called an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Placing the lordling's fire spitters throughout my city? Disgusting. They leave no blood. There's no art to it at all. Just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walked through your basement here as I penned this. It's rather large, roomy. They'd never find all the bits of you if I spread them out here properly. Erratic, excitable hand. That's Orin's hand. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is it in here? Is this another spot? Is this another murder?
think happened to the Albrights anyway?
Ooh, okay.
Didn't they? Stupid of them, if you ask me.
Okay, well, we got at
Much
least...
safer this side of the city walls.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
Literally, shit. That's not good.
Only last 10-day Gortash was being interviewed. Now the mouth's printing his obituary.
Right, is that the way it goes, huh? Ain't that something?
Do you hear those noises coming out the old?
Loud foxes and all through the night.
You know what it is, don't you? Criminals.
Opportunists. The lot of
Am I gonna be able to open this without a fucking problem? Okay.
What do you think happened to the
Okay.
Albrights anyway?
Yeah, that's already like immediately a bad sign. What? Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, okay. Damn, okay, got him. Shit. Okay. So see, this is why it's important, and it's interesting. I tried to avoid reading people's mail early on when we first arrived to the city. We didn't want to be that guy, but it has subsequently proved to be an asset over the last like dozen or so episodes. It's definitely. How else do you find all these murder cover-ups? Right? Maid, we're worried about you. You've gotten too deep into the conspiracy nonsense, and honestly, it's making you dull. Coming out for drinks tonight. The Sing and Loot at sundown. Better be there. We're gonna have to come and get you, and there's no guarantee we'll be sober. Did they not? Did that time not come? Alexander.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
You actually have a head. That's impressive. Who killed you?
He was short, dressed in red.
I see. Alright, where are you from? What were you doing when you died? What was your job? Why were you killed?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
It doesn't know why. That's interesting. I mean, obviously, like even though, right, clearly chosen as a murder target, but even if you could even if we could figure out, like, you know, oh, this is why, you know, he was chosen. It's the fact that he doesn't know. Right? What were you doing when you died?
Investigating odd records.
Such a way with words right at the end. What odd records?
Tombstone. Shaw. No owner. Decades now.
Oh, that, you know what? That is interesting. That is interesting. Right? It's also like, fucking, God, the irony of meeting, right, the serial killer villain was one of the first places we went to in the city, in the winery, right? Outside. We met him and then we chased him down. So seeing all these like little breadcrumbs that we would be finding looking around these other locations that would have led us either to the tombstone shop and the tribunal and everything, or leading us to confronting the serial killer. It's fascinating how the order of events can change just based on, I don't know, sometimes maybe just randomness. But which tombstone shop?
Old Candle Hellos.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
There's a lot of questions we could ask him. He had a lot of options, but unfortunately, he was poking around. So they definitely needed to silence him, but he didn't realize what he was actually looking into was what was going to get him killed. The cheese record? Successful cheeses: red, white, yellow, sharp, mellow. Unsuccessful cheeses: smoked, blue, waxed. He prefers his cheeses crumbled to little pieces. Didn't he leave anything on him or anything? But then the comment in the letter, right, was about, like, his pieces.
That's curious.
What's curious? Ah. Ooh.
Seems simple enough.
Oh, here we go. Messy splatters of deep red-brown adorn this scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadward's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. There it is. Alexander Rainforest, office near the counting house, lower city, killed. Because I realized in retrospect, right? If we didn't find the killer right away, going to these locations, right? Like if we were to be like, oh, this guy was killed. Okay, let's go here. Frank Peartree, near Fellow Gears Fireworks, Lower City. Let's go look where his home is, and we can go in there, and that's where we would find these. And if they all seemingly had parts of Dribbles, that's also that. Urban exploration, the Undercity. Intrepid hobbyists who pursue the urban exploration of Baldur's Gate will find no greater challenge than that offered by discovering the dark realm beneath the city streets. Everyone knows, of course, that the city's sanitation needs are served by extensive sewer tunnels, through which water flows, carrying wastes downhill into Grey Harbor. Once you find your way into these sewers, through one of the round street access hatches, you will enter a noisome but intriguing domain, haunted mainly by the half-civilized kobold tribe that maintains the pipes and culverts. Somewhere, hidden in its far corners, the sewers is said to connect to the long-forgotten tunnels of the truly haunted Undercity ruins. It's thrilling to think about exploring the dangerous region, but for liability reasons, this author cannot recommend it. For liability reasons. Look, I can't tell you to do it, however, you know, just saying. Hold on. Ratin Sesescore.
Something's on my mind.
Sesescore?
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs.
Oh my god. What happened to your last cheese dropper? I don't even know what a cheese dropper is.
Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best. Until the Red Man visited.
Oh, the Red Man. Tell me about this Red Man.
A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good, even better than cheese.
Oh, it's He's just a high spirit. He's just living his life. Realize you ate Alexander's dinner?
Yes, tasty. He didn't need them anymore. Go away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels, but it would be rude to bite you.
I appreciate that you recognize it would be rude. I would like not to be bitten. So you better get out of here. You're looking real tasty too. Oh god.
This is a ritual killing,
As if we
and
are
the
a
murderer
horde of
wanted it
dumb-footed
found.
dwergar.
She said, what'd she say? A trap. As if we were a horde of dumb-footed dwergar. Hilarious. Critical success. Katie Paul, Winslow Reginald. Alright, we got this. Wait. Hold on. Come on, no. I mean... Okay, there we go. I guess we can't speak with dead on them. I was worried like if this goes off, I can't use speak with dead, but that they're not glowing, so I can't do it anyway. You've been burned acidically, so doesn't seem to matter anyway. That's tragic. Are we for Are we for real? God damn it. That's amazing. Son of a bitch. First mind flayers are in the city, and then we actually end up through reading mail. If I didn't read the mail, I probably wouldn't have come in here because the doors were red, right? Not that that's been a sign, but I was just thinking like, oh, well, the doors are red. We can't go in there. Or it's likely not in there, right? I don't know. A foot bruised and bloody flayed with clown makeup and garbed in the pastels of the circus.
A foot smeared with paint, among other things. This must belong to Dribbles.
Unfortunately. Abazagal the Fourth. The effigy of Abazagal, who soared on shredded wing, would use his pride. He thought himself a dragon, but died as a worm. Orin the Red. Damn, we're like Orin the fucking dead. Push a Featherfall, great. Faded Scroll of Reversal. The time-bitten parchment of this scroll flakes and frays, obscuring most of its content. Appears to describe the process for breaking an enchantment that has bound a mighty dragon into another's service. Well, that seems like a pretty useful thing to know. Now, I wonder, I don't know. I don't know if Orpheus would, or at least that would be interesting. But breaking the red dragons free of the Gith servitude. Oh no. Minthara, come on. Oh my. The Mortal View, I noticed this accounts the ball spawn crisis. Okay, we've read that many a time. Ooh, nice. Elixir Vigilance. Scroll of Fly, great. Oh, cool. Cool. What are we perceiving? Or I guess not perceiving. Record of ownership. I know the ownership of Candle Hall tombstones has existed at Candle Hall's funeral arrangements for generations, owned by a Candle Hollow family, attempted rebrand for Leylena Candle Hollow. After Layla took over, Jesus, 1492 DR to Candle Hollow's tombstones, rebrand to focus on our core values, getting folk buried fast. Quick. Leylena turned over to Fist for obscene necromantic practices by local adventurers. Jeez. Yeah, unclear as to where she's jailed. Shop hasn't sold a tombstone in months. Deeds still being paid for. No note of payee, just gets paid? How? He was figuring it out. He was dangerous, too close. Observation notes. I know just to exit a rainforest. Alright. My lawn have been watching that tombstone spot for a 10-day now. Seen a bunch of folk in big cloaks going in. Only seen a scant few come out. Only seen a scant few come out, though. It's weird. You'd think it'd be quite cramped in there by now, with that many folk inside. It's only a tiny shop. Anyways, your lump sum bought you a 10-day? You want more of our time? Pay up. All the best. Roa Moonglow. Ooh. Roa. Damn.
Something good here, I hope.
Step carefully.
So they went for Roa, too, because of that. Ooh. Exciting. Alright. Alright. Okay, hold on. Tombstone shop notes.
As if we are a horde of dumb-footed dwergar.
Okay, trap. I'd come across several pointers toward the Candle Hall Tombstone shop, so I decided to use my spare time for a while to watch it for suspicious activity. Indeed, the place is strange. It seems disconnected from Candle Hall's main mortuary business over in East Way. In fact, they don't seem to sell anything at all. There's one Callow shop lad who hangs about looking bored. Otherwise, there's just the occasional customer who enters and stays inside for a while, sometimes for hours. When they leave, these customers seem different somehow. I swear I saw one go in and out, same clothes, but leave wearing a different face. Ah. Notice the change, the shapeshifters. Must stay alert. I think the shop lad may have noticed me hanging around. I'll give this observation just one more day. That was the problem. You shouldn't have done it. You should have bailed. You were getting too close. Getting way too close. What abides below? Almadon tells us that Grey Harbor was a small coastal village before Baldur returned with his sea treasure and founded a great city here. But the vast subterranean ruins beneath our modern city sewer system tell a very different story. There was a city on the bight of the Lower Kyanthar ages before Baldur built his sea tower, a metropolis of grand boulevards and granite towers open to the sky, before the known cataclysm that split them to their foundations and then swallowed them into the bedrock. Who were these forgotten people who lived in the age before Baldur? perhaps more importantly, who or what still lives in the ruins of that tumble-down port below? What things, creatures, or creations lurk deep beneath our streets? Do they have designs on what we like to think of as our world on the surface above? Neat. I mean, it's a shame. He's just seemed like a smart guy, curious guy. A little too curious for his own good.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
All right, here we go. Oh, see, there's some. We got to get over there. All right, guys. Well, all right. Unaffected. Never mind. All good. No threat. Rainforest chest key. Ooh, money. Scroll of banishment. Okay. Is there something else? Where is the chest? I got the key. Let's see. Okay, it's gotta be somewhere then. It's gotta be in here, right? Okay. See, come on, we could, we're good now. What's a little trap, right? There we go. Wasn't exactly a chest, but hey, we'll take it. Gold sapphire. Very nice. Scruffy vagabond clothes. Yeah, I guess that's that, huh? Alright. Alright. Find Dribbles the clown. We have all of Dribbles' body parts. We should bring them to Ringmaster Lucretius. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's do that. Let us do that. And then... Oh yeah, there's one other thing I've been... Oh, I can't go that way. There's one other place that we haven't really been that I've kind of avoided. And I figure if we're in this deep, we might as well check it out too, right? Can't hurt. Okay. Oh, they'll get here. Let's see. We should go... You know what? Yeah.
Should have at least locked the place.
Rivington first. Rivington first. We'll go here. And then talk to Lucretius. And see. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I imagine it's quite literally going to be piecing him back together. But is this going to be part of the new attraction, like the return of Dribbles? Dribbles returns. Oh no. This is such a fun place. This was such a fun place very briefly. We were having a good time. This fucking dick. Right, but we were having a good time. This is Atheno. Very cool. Right, then of course the whole attack happened. It was just like, oh great, what a mess.
I have something to ask.
Yo, hold on, we gotta see Popper. I fucking love Popper. Popper's great. He's so funny.
Trito! Trito!
What do you got?
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
It's a nice hat. I've always admired his hat. Alright, here we go. So what do we... Elixirs. We like this. Psychic resistance. Right? Potion of invisibility. Why not? See invisibility? No. December ice wine? Oh, yes. Now, a lot of crafting supplies, a lot of food. Let's see. Advantage on insight checks. Shapeshifting or disguising yourself. Ice fire, oil of freezing. Another miniature space hamster. Take the seeds. Upgrade, oil of bane, potato. I think that's alright. Do a cloud kill, dominate, hold monster, telekinesis. Lost on eye. There we go. Good deal, man.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
We'll revisit. Okay, can I tell that I appreciate the statue?
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up.
Her friend died. Could you please give her some money so we can make her happy?
You shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
It's the least I could do, of course. God, do we? I don't think we want anything. You know what? Actually, ooh, this don't show up too often. So you know what? You know what? I will take that.
Wondrous! My wife will be most pleased.
I hope so. Stony. Rumble. Some good statues.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply in denial.
He's simply in denial. Okay.
Shinies and Tritos!
Shotties and Tritos. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Lucretius.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
This is every part of Dribbles I could find.
Oh, perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues. I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling, a little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave.
finally leave. Ah, that's so... I mean, let's be honest, like, you have Legend, right? The clown that was... The clown that was killed and has returned. I mean, I guess in a way that's still... It's quite a show. Quite a show. And it will, I guess it will still be Dribbles, right? Will it? Or will it just be like a puppeted undead? Will his spirit be there? It's a big circus. How are you going to get out of the city?
It's called magic, darling. Do keep up.
Okay, okay. Alright, fuddy. How are you going to get out of here? Alright. You wouldn't happen to be hiring, would you? It's a pleasure to meet you, Lucretius.
And you delectable vintage. Oh, and if you do take on the Absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty, after all.
Oh, you. Oh my gosh. Buttering us up. Look at that. Spellmite gloves. Macabre hunt. Inspiration. Cool. Okay, so when casting a spell that requires an attack roll, you can take a -5 penalty to the roll to deal an additional 1d8 damage. Ooh. A -5 is quite a bit. That's a lot. But it's not bad. It's alright. It's kind of cool though. We did it. Lucretius thanks us for our help. She intends to raise Dribbles from the dead with some improvements. Circus will soon leave Worm's Crossing. It's a shame that they have to leave. But to say better than before, better than ever, is quite interesting. It's always like, you know what? The best thing Dribbles could have done was die. Because then, well, they're going to be truly the finest form you could ever be. So is there anything? I don't want to steal, I was just looking.
Thank you for finding Dribbles, darling. Be sure you don't forget me.
Oh no, trust me, this entire thing is... This is a forever memory. That's for sure.
We once anchored the Fairy Queen's court during a misjudged performance in the Feywild. Your city scares me more than she did.
You know what? That's fair, actually. Totally.
My kills, my prey. You took them. Run! I'll find you. Eat you, coward!
Also kind of valid. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Well, shit, look at that. All right, we did it. We actually did it. We found the last piece of Dribbles. I don't know. It's kind of, I kind of expected to be wandering a little more than just like slightly south. But that's cool. I mean, it works, right? Less wandering, but we're gonna go to the sewers. This is one I figured, like, worst case, I don't know. Worst case, we bail. But I feel like I need us to check it out, because otherwise I'm gonna think about it. What it could be. because we haven't explored over here. I've been avoiding this for so long because it was worrying me that potentially things could go real bad. But maybe they're cool. I mean, look, they burned a cultist, so maybe they're chill. That is a lot of grease, though. We go this way. Right, because I can't really go up this way. Thing is, I do want to see what's going on. Maybe we go that way? Just because, like, this is covered in such grease, and like, if something, I don't know, gets too crazy here, this is gonna all explode. So I kind of want to see. Or if they seem chill. I don't know. I don't know, let's
Wizard call it the sewer.
Whatever it's called, it's impressive. And it tastes great.
It tastes great. Wonderful. Gross. See, they're down here too. This is, I don't know. They must have the cultists. Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh, they're over there. Okay, yeah. I don't think there's really a way around this. I don't know. Maybe everybody's cool. Maybe it's not going to be a problem. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Doing?
Wizard told
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites.
Grease elemental.
Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
No. Oh, he crazy. Okay. This is interesting. He immediately noticed us. Alis? Syriasius. Yeah, Syriasius. God damn it. No, so, okay. Huh. It's interesting. You have it wrong. I'm not with the Absolute. And cousin looks like he fell out in an old ours. Are you sure you're related? I haven't got the slightest idea who or what you're talking about. Wait, no need for violence. Just tell me what happened to your friend. Go on then. Let's find out whose flame is bigger. A flame measuring contest? Okay. You have it wrong. I'm not with the Absolute. Or... wait, no need for violence. Just tell me what happened to your friend. Maybe this one, right? Because we don't want to fight him if we don't have to, right? There's no reason to. Let's not stir shit up. Okay. I do like... he's got his dragon ancestry. Sorcery. No need for violence.
I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the 3 finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us. Said Bereki and I had gone strange.
You don't say.
Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire.
This is so strange. I understand. But, your paranoia already killed Sarin. Are you so keen to follow her? I'm not a cultist, and I don't think your friend was either. Your paranoia turned you against one another. If you're a thief, then you answer to 9 fingers. We're allies. You need witness. You need witnesses? I'm a witness. Just here to pay my respects. Oh boy. I'm not a cultist, and I don't think your friend was either. Your paranoia turned you against one another. All right.
She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
And keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
Oh boy. Okay. They're green. That's interesting.
What's the name of that river down
Oh shit. Okay, so in a way, we're right. The context clues, right? There, it was only all these torched cultists. Kind of hear him though.
Did you go for a swim?
He said, "Don't come back." Do we just leave? I mean, we did get to talk to him, so that's something, right? What a wild, strange interaction. I definitely didn't expect that. Do not come back. Welcome to disturb her. I guess we're done. I guess, right? Because I imagine like the moment we walk up, this might turn hostile. Might very much turn hostile. So we might actually have to head over this way now. Face the Elder Brain. So we'll pop over to the Temple of Ball. We can figure out kind of what we're gonna do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, before we do anything else, I wanted to see if we can kind of close this one out. Right? Returning the gold, even though it definitely bugged out. We got the bag, there was nothing in it. And I think we convinced him to kind of decrease the amount. But we might just have to pay it back, fortunately. And then still got some of these we can open. Now, all the keys we have, right? If we do... It's already 3, 8, and 5. So 3, 8...
Maybe Nina still needs a crack skull.
Or...
What's hiding?
So we have the key for this one.
In the bloody festival.
Ooh, that's cool. Duke Ravengard's father was the sort of man who works with his hands and communicates in grunts. In his heart, his son vowed to do better. But when Will was born, Ravengard felt a strange gravity that drew him away from his son. Hmm.
If I'd have known there was that much coin back here, I'd have robbed the place myself.
They say, but when Will was born, he felt a strange gravity that drew him away from his son. And Commander Strike. Directly attack a foe. The ally uses reaction in the next turn to make a weapon attack. A father's diary. Hmm. This is a worn and much-handled journal in which older Ravengard recorded his favorite memories of his beloved son, Will. Typical entry follows. 15 Flame Rule. Spent the afternoon with Will on the docks down by the Water Queen's house, relaxing on the planks. Though the harbor fog swallowed the sun as usual, Will asked if the temple wave servants were real mermaids, and I told him they certainly looked the part, but real mermaids could breathe water. They'd rarely show their faces above it. Then I'm gonna swim down and catch one, he shouted and dove off the end of the dock. He kept trying to hold his breath and stay under the surface, but eventually got exhausted and I had to haul him out, minus his new shoes, alas. But I'll never forget his smile as he said, "I saw one, Father. I saw a mermaid, a real mermaid." Then his eyes grew misty, and he added, "She was beautiful." Adorable. Will was full of such spirit.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one?
We, realistically, and this is it. We have everything we need, right? We do. We don't have any more purchases to make. We don't. I'm sure we could, in a way, find some way, some excuse, right? But I think I don't think this is a bad idea. Plus, I also kind of want to just complete the quest, but at the same time, we don't need anything else, because if we're going to go confront the Elder Brain, I don't imagine there's going to be much else we're going to do afterwards. Or in between. Because I imagine once we engage, we're in. There's no going back. We're a good person.
And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard. Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside.
Oh, thank you. Yo, shit.
These ledgers are never going to balance.
We almost got like half back. Look at that. Delighted to have his gold back. Rackhath rewarded us handsomely. He just gave us the... Oh wow, look at that. That's so cool, man. Oh my god, thank you. That's so nice. Give that to Will too. Yeah, we'll totally go over here, open up this vault. Oh my god, we go crazy. Wow. Totally didn't open this earlier. Oh, so good, man. Thank you. What a guy. Delighted to have his gold bath. Rackhath rewarded us handsomely. To be honest, we gave 5,000, so we've only lost 2,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. overall. I think this is an absolute win.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull.
Then Trap Disarm 19. You don't have... I have the lockpicks though. That's the catch. Yeah. I guess we don't really need Gortash's hand anymore. We'll send that. We'll send it to camp. It's cool. Karlach doesn't need to worry about that. Right? She's too wholesome for all this.
Be coming out of my wages.
But what do we do? Right? I think. I mean, realistically, I think we gotta go. With this is it. This feels like it. Feels like a pretty big deal. It feels like a big deal. I think. Okay. All right. Because I need to be 100% sure, and I wasn't sure what else we were gonna be able to get into in this episode, and I know it probably wasn't super exciting because it was kind of just a lot of catch up, I guess. But yeah. Damn. Okay. Okay, realistically. Yeah, is there anything else that we need to do, we should do, before starting this? Because I don't know how long it's going to be, right? Could be 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, who knows, right? But we're doing it all in one. However this starts, whatever this goes into. So, however long that video is, it is what it is, right? So, let me know if there's anything else we need to do before going up there, because I feel like it's kind of a whole thing. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It's kind of like a smaller episode, and look forward to the next one, right? Because we gotta get the party sorted. We gotta check all of our gear. We gotta make sure that we're rested. We have the elixirs. Everyone is set up, because it's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big deal. So thank you guys so much for watching. This week, soon as I can, we're gonna have it out, and it's. I said I wasn't gonna think about it. We were gonna talk about it. My God, it's actually crazy. I can't believe it. It is literally down to this. Confronting the Elder Brain. My God. And freeing Orpheus. It's fucking crazy. I can't even really... and it's probably not even gonna hit me until either it's happening or after it happens. Right? That it's like the end of the game. Like, that's it. That's it. And it's never truly over, but I mean, you know. This is me dancing around the entire acknowledgement that we're gonna be done with Baldur's Gate 3 soon. At least the first playthrough. But anyway, I will save the rambling for next time, where there's plenty of time. So thank you guys so much for watching once again. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and look forward to the next one. It's gonna be wild. See you guys then. Bye-bye.